there wasn't actually any tea in there. It's just water. Yeah, this video has nothing to do with tea. Sorry for the clickbait intro, but really just wanted to do that as a funny intro. Hello, YouTube, and more importantly, hello, world. I have something very important and very special to tell you guys. To some of you guys, this might come out as a surprise, and to some of you guys, it might not. So, this past Tuesday, was it? I told my parents, and now I'm telling you guys, I am bisexual. And on top of that, I find myself to be genderqueer as well. So yeah, I know that some of you guys had original thoughts, or like when you first met me, you might have thought that I was gay or something. Yeah, I totally see that. I've been exploring that sort of region or possibility in my life. I've gone into thinking about liking guys, and as a guy who has been raised to be straight, yeah, I've always liked girls from preschool or whatever. That's how I was raised to be. But ever since like recently, as in maybe about a year or maybe a little bit more than that ago, I got really deep into thinking about the possibility that I might be gay or something more than that, something in between. Here's like my story, I guess. When I looked back super far into my life, all the way back to like the 4th grade, I think that's where it all started. The night before I told them, I wrote to myself kind of like a timeline and what led up to me deciding that I was bi. I started in 4th grade, like I said. You guys know that I do my eyebrows, like I pluck them a bunch every week or something. That all started back in the 4th grade or sometime around then, when my friend, her name was Emily, we were standing in line or something, and we were joking about how like I had a unibrow back then. I had like literally these connected, and these were all bushy, and it was crazy. My complete sense of fashion and looking pretty or something, or cute, whatever, it was all screwed up. So we were joking around. We were literally plucking hairs out of our brows, and she told me that I should do them. I should like get rid of this unibrow, which I did, and that's kind of what it's started my path into doing my brows and getting them to what they are now. They evolved over years, but that's where it all started. It started out as a joke, but you know, it evolved to something that has become a part of me, and you guys know me for having great brows. So that's kind of, I guess, where it all started, because no guy does their brows, but like I do. Well, I'm not saying that all guys don't do their brows, but the stereotypical guy does not do their brows. So after elementary school, after that, all that public school stuff, I get accepted to Punahou in the 6th grade, and Punahou is amazing. I get to meet a bunch of new people, new perspectives, new personalities. It's all mixed together in one huge mass where a bunch of everything just combines. And I think this is where a lot of my new self comes into play, because throughout Punahou and throughout my career there, and it's still happening. I'm still a sophomore there. The place has just changed me. It's crazy. Discovering that I was bi totally happened there. All the way back then, back in like middle school, I didn't like think of this back then, but it obviously was going to change me down the line. Some of you guys know we all met a girl named Jasmine. I met her through friends of friends, and we became, what she said, best friends, or something like that. She called me Faye, but that's not important. We hung out a bunch, and she totally changed my life. She did my makeup every so often, and one time she let me wear her heels or something, and looking back on that, that was where a lot of my feminism and my feminine traits stem from. I totally loved the makeup and wearing her heels. It was pretty cool because they were pretty much my size, I think, back then, and it totally opened my eyes to a new world of possibilities. I mean, she even showed me Barbie Guts. He is a cross-dresser. He does his own makeup, and I'm not sure if he's gay or anything, but he was totally an inspiration for, like I said, that world of possibilities. He was some new guy that I didn't know about, but the fact that he was a guy, not pretending, but he committed to being something he wasn't, that he wasn't, and I I I saw that I could be that. He yeah, he opened up that world of possibilities. He broke down barriers that I hoped that I eventually could follow. So yeah, the era of Jasmine in my life lasted for like 2 years till she left. I, you know, kind of lost touch with her, but anyways, that's when high school came around. That's when a new set of changes that we had to adapt to came, and it brought along a lot of new things in many different ways. In late summer of 2017, I discovered this account on Instagram because, like, you know, I'm growing on Instagram or whatever. I don't know how I was back in 2 years ago, but I found Jake Warden. You guys may or may not know him, but he's a gay guy. He does his makeup pretty well, and that's what I originally noticed about him. And I also noticed his skinny jeans. I noticed that he was super cute. Like, I felt some sort of attraction to him. I liked it. So yeah, I followed him ever since, and like, that's where my attraction for the same gender came across. And so because of that, this entire time that I've been following him up until recently, I questioned my sexuality, and I was like, am I gay? What am I? From the start, from literally since I was born, that I liked girls, obviously, but then combining that with the possibility of liking guys, I did my research. I learned about the LGBTQ community, whatever. I looked all that up, and I discovered that, yeah, you can totally do whatever you want. You can like guys, like girls, whatever. And it took me a while to decide until, you know, a week ago, I said. And I finally committed to it. I gave into the fact that I could like guys, even though I've only seen them on Instagram, on Snapchat, the internet, whatever. Even though I didn't find a guy in real life that I could be attracted to, I committed. That entire year, from like the beginning of last year, maybe like even November of 2017, that entire year plus long span, my thoughts to myself were like, I'm gonna wait until a guy I actually kind of am attracted to comes into my life, and then when I do find that guy, he will tell me if I am different, if I'm unique, if I'm bi. But that never happened. There was never a guy I found attractive in real life, but I just, like I said, I committed to the fact that I could like guys. I'm very, very, what's the word? I'm very liberal. I'm completely open to lots of different things. I'm open to, you know, this LGBTQ stuff. Like who you want, like whatever. I don't care who it is, as long as you love them for who they are, they have that personality you like. do your own religion, whatever, have your own do whatever you want with your finances, just do whatever you want as long as it's moral and it doesn't affect our human race, and the world. Just be who you are. I love you for that. None of this video is staged. I'm not playing a part. I'm not playing a role. Yeah, sure, I'm an actor, but like that doesn't mean I'm playing for views. I'm not playing this for views. I'm not playing it for likes. I'm not trying to get to be popular. This is real. I'm actually different. I'm attracted to guys. I'm attracted to women. Screw that. Screw being a fake character right now. Judge me. Don't do that. It's the 21st century. We can like who we want. We can do what we want. We can have our religion. We're breaking barriers through tradition. We're breaking tradition. We're completely changing the world with our new visions, our new ways. We don't follow the past. We have our own religions. Like I said, we create new stuff. We push the limits of the possibilities of our race. We live at the forefront of time. Have you ever thought about that? We're the only humans to live past other humans. We're literally at the forefront of time. There's only the present and the past and what will be the future. Not making a cult as much as it sounds like I am. I literally just felt like a cult leader right there. Yeah, Far Cry 5 has gone a little bit too far to my head. Now, how should I close this video? I know. How about a quote that I really like? Another queer man, one of my favorite inspirations, one of my favorite actors, one of my favorite singers, one of my favorite people that I know in life. I don't know him personally, but he said, "The things that make you strange are the things that make you powerful." That was said by Ben Platt. He was receiving his Tony for Best Actor for Dear Evan Hansen. That quote totally resonated with me for the past few weeks because I'm strange, I'm unique. That makes me powerful because I'm breaking boundaries. Like I said, it breaks tradition. I'm different. My parents said that I've always been the strong one in the family. I'm always different. I'm always at the forefront. I'm the first to do a lot of things. Like I said, I'm the first of my family to go to Punahou. I'm the first person that I know in my family to be queer. I'm so aggressive with the things I do. I'm passionate about what I do. I'm passionate about my career in acting. I'm passionate about just being out there and pushing the limits once again of my family and going farther than the previous generations have done. So thank you for listening. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, whatever you want to call it. I hope this video has changed your outlook on me. I hope you learned a bit about me, and yeah, go have your judgment. I don't care if you are against me. I won't judge you. You can love who you want to love, do what you want to do. If you do have something against me, yeah, be that way. But just know that this is your generation, this is our generation. We're gonna change a lot of things, and you're just gonna have to live with it because that's how life is, and that's how it's gonna be. I wear skinny jeans. I have smoothish legs. I wear makeup every so often, and I wear fake glasses too sometimes. So yeah, I'm different, I'm unique, and so are you. We're all individuals, we're all different humans, we have our different traits and whatever. it's a rainbow of people, and it's amazing to see us all. So thank you for your support, and I love you guys. Have a good evening, have a good day, whenever you're watching this. Have a good life.